Ride him, Jesus. Ooh. Holy crap, there's a lot.
Full steam ahead.
This is pretty fun. I can do this all day. Got good aim. There we go. Wasting a lot of ammo though. Oh boy. There you go.
They're piling up on the thing! The busket!
The busket. I wonder if that's the correct term.
Shit, I'm empty!
Well, of course you're empty. You've been randomly shooting them.
Here, take over!
Or I could just
Let's
have the gun.
with the damn truck!
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
There you go. Turn it. This is fun. Though I feel like riding a motorcycle would be more fun, but it's okay. Pretty cool. Alright.
That's it! Let's get out of here!
Jesus! Over here! We need to round up these walkers! Head them towards the gate!
Welcome back.
I thought
Welcome
we were coming
back, Jesus.
To, well, not to this. It's just a little surprising, that's all.
I'm just glad you didn't give up on us. Real glad.
I gave you my word.
Javi, look! It's Clem!
Gabe?
Oh, she got him.
Is he?
No, he's fine. He's just banged up.
What happened, Clem?
Their car got overrun with walkers and crashed. I was barely able to save Gabe.
Oh boy.
What about David?
David's dead.
Can't say I'm depressed about it, but...
I'm just glad you found Gabe in time.
Thank you.
Thank you for saving Gabe. I don't know what I'd do if I lost him too.
Of course. When I got there, it looked like David had turned. And that Gabe had to stop him.
Oh, man.
Oh, God. Gabe. It's horrible.
Javi,
Oh, man.
my dad, he...
I know, buddy. He's gone.
No. He wanted me to tell you.
Oh.
Take care of each other.
Wow. After all that.
Where did you find them?
A little ways outside of town, not too far.
Can you take Gabe somewhere safe?
Yeah, sure.
Come on, Javi.
Where are we going?
A funeral.
What? Suddenly you care about him? Wait, what? I'm so confused. This family is so confusing. It's so fucking confusing. Are they trying to find his body?
Over here, Gabe. It's this way.
There he is.
Oh my God. Poor David.
Poor Gabe. I can't imagine.
Yeah. Poor Gabe. He shouldn't have had to suffer that.
Yeah. He talked about this every day. What to do when he died. He was convinced it would happen in the field. Every day. As common as talking about the weather.
It's fucking morbid. God damn, David.
I used to hate talking about it, but it seemed to soothe him. He'd talk about his military funeral the way that other people talked about retirement plans. He'd only change the subject if I promised I'd bury these. He didn't care about burying his body. As far as he was concerned, this was him.
Yeah, it sounds like David.
It doesn't have to be much.
Welp. That happened.
We should probably say something. That's what you do. Usually.
When you see Pa, you tell him I said hi. And then I'm sorry for not paying you back that $10. Do you want to say something?
Let's go.
What'd you say? Oh, she left her wedding ring. Wow. That was fucking depressing. Just like, woohoo! My husband's dead. Yay. 3 days later. Fucking Joan. I guess I'm just... Wait, what does this say? Forever in our hearts, be strong. Loving memory. All. Something. I'll treasure our friendships forever. We miss you very much. You will be forever in our hearts. Our love is forever. We will be together again. This is everyone who died. That's got to be the little girl from the little girl that maybe they were talking about that died. As the doctor, there's Trip. Jesus. How did they get all these Polaroids? These convenient Polaroids. I don't get it.
It was his own fault. If you regret helping me, if you're feeling any guilt, bury it. I mean it. Don't let it eat you up inside.
We need to move on. Move forward.
We do. And we will.
I don't feel bad at all. Kinda knew he was gonna do that to himself. I'm just glad Clementine didn't die.
Usually the quiet scares me.
What about now?
There's a lot of work to be done. The herd could come back. Still, though, I feel more calm here than I ever did in an old van on streets with no streetlights. We earned this, Javi. We earned feeling calm in the quiet.
Yep.
Let's start a family.
Really?
You and me. A fresh start.
In the zombie apocalypse.
What do you say? I think it'd be good for us.
I don't know, Kate. After everything that just happened, it all feels so soon. Maybe someday, but not right now.
Dude.
Okay, maybe someday.
Okay, like...
But don't think I'm forgetting about this one, Garcia. We'll be up there before we know it.
Better do something worthwhile in the meantime.
Dude, my brother just died. I don't want to bust a nut, for crying out loud. Holy crap, Kate. Coming on too strong much? You know, plus the zombie apocalypse? Wow, they actually cleaned up the city. Holy crap. This was in 3 days? I find that really hard to believe. Jesus!
Heading out?
Yes, indeed. We came here to put an end to the raiding. Looks like that's been done. Glad we got it settled. Gotta move on.
I like you.
I gotta admit, man, you're a fucking badass.
You're a real charmer. You know that? Through and through.
Meant to tell you, that armor you got is great.
Well, thanks. It gets the job done. I
Are
don't meet
you-
a lot of people like you, Javi. Someone genuinely
Are you
good.
coming
It's
on
my
to me?
pleasure. Second chances are in short supply these days. That's what this place can be if you let it. Trust me, though, life within walls is a hell of a lot different than life on the road. Don't take shortcuts like Joan. You gotta do the right thing. Always. Good days, and especially bad.
Absolutely. The right thing. No matter what.
Good to hear. I read people pretty well. Little gift of mine. You're a capable guy, Javi. Change is in the air here. You can lead that change, and I think you should. For the better. God knows this town could use it.
Sure, why not?
You know what? I'm gonna step up. Lead this place in the right direction.
Then as far as I'm concerned, Richmond's in much better hands than it was.
Hey, Jesus?
Hey, Gabe.
Thanks for, you know, not letting me get killed, and for coming back to help us.
Yeah. Thanks for that, man.
Pay it forward. Be vigilant. Trouble never stays too far away.
I think Jesus was hitting on me. And I kind of don't feel bad about it.
So you're out of here too, huh?
Yeah. It's time. I have to find AJ, Javi. I've waited so long. But could you do me one last favor before I leave?
Oh boy. Whatever could the favor be? Really? I'm cutting her hair? Please tell me I'm cutting her hair.
I used to do this for my niece.
Oh.
That's nice of you.
She thought I was terrible at it.
Were you?
None of your business.
I'm really gonna miss Gabe. I mean, he's super annoying sometimes, but I've gotten used to having him around. At least, to have someone to talk to, even if he is a total dork.
Not that he said anything to me in particular, but you know the guy's got a mondo crush on you, right?
He does not.
Oh my gosh, you have a crush on him too. You both have my blessing.
I'm gonna stab you with those scissors. I have to see AJ, Javi. I have to see that he's okay. Do you think he remembers me?
I hope so.
At least a little?
Who could forget you, Clem? No one who knew you, I guarantee it.
Yeah, maybe. Everyone told us he was better off. After everything that's happened, I'm starting to think they're right. I don't know if I was a good mom or not. I can't stop thinking about it. I really wish I could.
You'll be fine.
Did you love him?
With all of my heart.
And of course you were.
She got her hair super short.
Gabe told me you used to play baseball.
Yep.
I did. I loved it.
He told me you fucked it all up, too.
Yep. Sure did.
Well, you survived.
I had to.
But you loved it. How do you survive that? How? If you really loved it, how?
You get back out there and find something better.
There may not be something better out there.
You won't know until you step outside. All done.
Well, how's it look?
Oh, wow. I like it.
You know what? I'll grab your hat.
Oh, I like it. It's not bad.
Remember this team. Your dad ever teach you about baseball?
No, not really.
Oh.
Well, you come back, and I'll tell you all about it.
It's a deal. If I bring AJ back with me, will you teach him too?
Sure.
You bet. He belongs with you, Clementine. Bring him back.
Aww. Aww. I'm gonna cry happy tears. Why did this end so wonderfully? What? When does... Wow. Your experience with David was heartfelt. You accepted David's hand after he punched you on the night your father died. You supported David's plan to meet at his house in Richmond. In his time of need, you distanced yourself from David. Gabe had to brain his own father after David turned. Your experience with Kate was mixed signals. You were relieved to see Kate alive in the junkyard. You rejected Kate's plan to leave Richmond. You told Kate you wanted a future with her. You dismissed Kate's idea to start a family. Only because I just lost a family member. Can we add that in parentheses? Like, I don't know of anyone that's like, you know what, my brother just died, let's fuck. I don't know anyone who does that. Your experience with Gabe was safety first. You upset Gabe by not staying in the trailer for the night. You told Gabe the truth about his neighborhood friend. You helped Kate save Richmond before going after Gabe. Your new frontier story. You left Eleanor Prescott when you went to the junkyard. Then Eleanor leaked your plan to incite resistance against Joan. Ultimately, you did not forgive Eleanor for her betrayal. You reassured Tripp by promising you wouldn't cause trouble in Prescott. Then you went to the junkyard with Tripp. Finally, you picked Tripp to live, but Joan shot him to teach you a lesson. Fucking Joan. Awful Joan. Clementine declined Ava's offer to meet with the New Frontier. Then Ava helped you get into the armory because you showed I can't say it, with David. In the end, despite your not picking her to live, Ava died saving you on the overpass. Lingard. Clementine ignored Lingard's medical advice regarding AJ. Then you gave Lingard a lethal injection. And Lingard told you AJ's location shortly before dying. Conrad. You abstained from gambling in Conrad's poker game. Then, when Gabe threatened Conrad, you convinced your nephew to lower his gun. Later, you shot Conrad in the tunnel after he threatened Gabe's life. Jesus! When you met Jesus, you didn't trust him, so you bound his hands. Then you promised Jesus to always do the right thing in helping Richmond survive. Lastly, you promised Jesus you would help lead Richmond. Joan! You told Joan the New Frontier was to blame for Mariana's death. Then you brought Max to expose Joan to the Richmond Council. Eventually, you shot Joan. Clint! No idea. Clint kicked you out of Richmond for stealing gas. Then you rejected Clint's deal to leave Richmond peacefully. Currently, Clint's whereabouts are unknown. And personally, I don't give a shit because I didn't like him. So I didn't do anything with him. You and 92% of players stepped up to help David. You and 29% of players came clean about your relationship with Kate. Wow. Only 29 came clean that way. Interesting. You and 62% of players showed your love for David, even as he took his anger out on you. You and 59% of players went with Kate and sealed the Richmond breach. Wow. That was a big gap. After the fight with David, Clementine followed her own plan, splitting up with you and 51% of players. Wow. That's pretty close. 50 and 40, yeah. Wow. It's pretty crazy. Your Clementine became spirited and assured. When tragedy struck the Wellington community, Clementine and AJ were separated from the group and were forced to go back on the road and fend for themselves. After circumstances forced her to join the New Frontier, Clem didn't hesitate to use her resources for her own ends, leading to exile and a tearful farewell. When Javi and David fought at the water tower, Clem remembered a similar fight long ago. She took control of the situation by putting a gun to David's head, stopping the violence before it escalated. Once David left in the truck with Gabe, Clementine knew that the best course of action was to go it alone, leave Javi's side, and help the person he didn't choose. Wow. So, I actually raised a nice Clementine. I feel so proud. I'm like a proud parent all these years. It's awesome.
Find you, AJ.
Clementine's story will continue. Oh my god. I already did. It's fine. We already did. I hope it comes full circle and like Michonne has AJ or something. That'd be fucking awesome. And then all the people from 400 Days are also part of it. So, wow. Okay. So, let's break it down for a second and let me ramble for like 5 minutes. Okay, maybe not 5, but let me ramble. So, this is the first time, I think ever, that I've played The Walking Dead and I didn't get an emotional, depressed, upsetting feel train of an ending. And that, honestly, was refreshing. So thank you, Telltale, for giving us this opportunity to bask in the glory of what we've done so far and not regret all of our freaking woes. I will say that although the decisions in this were extremely hard in this entire season, I feel like I wasn't as committed to these characters as I had been with like previous seasons, because previous seasons surrounded characters that were so emotionally tangled and so story based that everything you did was to help someone from previous seasons. So I feel like me pissing off Eleanor, like, I don't care. Like, sad to say, but like, you know, losing Trip really sucked, but at the same time, I got over it pretty quickly. And yeah, like, I grew more of a bond with like the immediate family. So like, I grew more of a bond with Kate. Gabe kind of grew on me. I guess he's growing up, so he grew on me. Clementine for sure, because Clementine's been with us since like day one. So like, if anything happened to her, I would have been the most upset about it. And David, like, you just, especially like episodes 4 and especially episode 5, you got the notion that like he was never going to change. This is the way he was, and he was just an asshole at heart, and there was just no fixing him. He was not going to be a good father for his family. He was not going to be a good brother. He was just going to do his own thing because he's kind of stuck in that whole PTSD kind of state where he's just living the war forever. And this is kind of the war, but he was not going to save anybody. He was going to get everybody killed because he was going to be reckless and he was going to, you know, jump to risky conclusions and shit. But I was honestly shocked that Kate didn't die. And I was honestly shocked that I ended up saving her in the end. And I was also shocked that by the end, she just immediately wanted a baby. Like, yo, let's start a family. Woo, go now kind of fucking thing. Like, that's bizarre to me. Like, it's kind of cool in a way, because maybe when season 4 comes around, maybe we can run back in with Javier and Kate and Gabe, and maybe Javier and Kate will have a baby by then. I don't know. Personally, it's the zombie apocalypse. I wouldn't be having children, just saying. And I am really interested in the fact that I've made Clementine the way that she is, and I'm wondering if other people's stories are different based on what they selected and what they did. I wonder if you're able to mold her character thus far into something completely different. So that'd be really interesting, and I'll probably end up watching other people play to confirm that. Or if someone can comment and let me know, that'd also be cool. And yeah, I do not regret shooting Joan. I do not regret destroying Richmond, because in the end we ended up taking it over. I feel Joan did have to die. I'm sorry that Ava died. I'm really sorry Trip died. I really chose Trip because I wanted to save him. Eleanor is a bitch, so I really hope she just fucking gets over herself. Yeah. And Jesus is awesome. That's it. He's perfect. I hope he returns. I love him. He's like the best damn character so far. And I believe he actually hit on me. So, thank you guys for watching this. Let me know in the comments below what you thought so far. What's your feelings? Where is this going? Where do you want to see it go? What was your experience? Converse with yourselves. And I am excited for season 4, and we probably won't see it for 2 years, but I'm excited for it. So thank you guys for joining me on this journey. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to joining you again in season 4. So whenever that is, until next time, I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody. Have a great night, and bye-bye.